Electric energy consumption is the form of energy consumption that uses electric energy. Electric energy consumption is the actual energy demand made on existing electricity supply. Overview: consumption of electric energy is measured in watt-hours. 1 Wh equals 3600 joule equals 859.8 calorie. Electric and electronic devices consume electric energy to generate desired output. During operation, some part of the energy is consumed in unintended output, such as waste heat. See electrical efficiency. In 2008, the world total of electricity production and consumption was 20,279 TWh. This number corresponds to an average consumption rate of around 2.3 terawatts continuously during the year. The total energy needed to produce this power is roughly a factor 2 to 3 higher because the efficiency of power plants is roughly 30 to 50%, see electricity generation. The generated power is thus in the order of 5 TW. This is approximately a third of the total energy consumption of 15 TW, see world energy consumption. In 2005, the primary energy used to generate electricity was 41.60 quadrillion British thermal unit. The gross generation of electricity in that year was 14.50 quads. The difference, 27.10 quads, was conversion losses. Among all electricity, 4.84 quads was used in residential area, 4.32 quads used in commercial, 3.47 quads used in industrial and 0.03 quads used in transportation. 16816 TWh, 83% of electric energy was consumed by final users. The difference of 3464 TWh, 17% was consumed in the process of generating power and consumed as transmission loss and almost consumed at misuse. World electricity consumption highlights in 2009. At the world level, energy consumption was cut down by 1.5% during 2009, for the first time since World War II. Except in Asia and Middle East, consumptions were reduced in all the world regions. In OECD countries, accounting for 53% of the total, electricity demand scaled down by more than 4.5% in both Europe and North America while it shrank by above 7% in Japan. Electricity demand also dropped by more than 4.5% in CIS countries, driven by a large cut in Russian consumption. Conversely, in China and India, electricity consumption continued to rise at a strong pace to meet energy demand related to high economic growth. In Middle East, growth rate was softened but remained high, just below 4%. Electricity consumption and GDP. Listed countries are top 20 populous countries and/or top 20 GDP countries and Saudi Arabia as of CIA World Factbook 2009. 30 countries in this table represent 77% of world population, 84% of world GDP, 83% of world electricity consumption. Productivity per electricity consumption can be measured by dividing GDP amount by the electricity consumed. World average was $3.5 production kilowatt-hour. Electricity consumption include final consumption, in-process consumption, and losses. Population and GDP data are from CIA World Factbook 2009. Electricity data are from IEA OECD 2008 Rank of Population and GDP. A world ranking rank of electricity consumption. A ranking within this list GDP pp kilowatt-hour amount of GDP produced per every 1 kWh. EU or EU states which are member of IEA include Austria, Belgium, Czech, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovak, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, UK. Electricity final consumption by categories. There are in-process consumption of electricity which is about 17% of total production. In 2008, total electricity produced was 20,261 TWh, 3,464 TWh was consumed during process and 16,816 TWh went to final consumption. Data are from IEA OECD. In the consumption rate in industry, China is highest with 67.8%, South Korea is 51.0%, 7th, Germany 46.1%, 11th, Japan 31.5%, 26th, USA 24.0%, 28th. In the commercial and public service, Japan is highest with 36.4%, USA 35.6%, 3rd, China 5.4%, 29th. For domestic usage, Saudi Arabia is highest with 56.9%, USA 36.2%. 8th, Japan 29.8%, 16th, China 15.5%, 29th, Korea 13.8%, 30th. Definition: industry. Iron and steel, chemical and petrochemical, non-ferrous metals, non-metallic minerals, transport equipment, machinery, mining, food and tobacco, paper, pulp and print, wood and wood product, construction, textile and leather, non-specified. Transport. Domestic aviation, land transportation, rail, pipeline transport, domestic navigation, non-specified. Note: international marine and aviation bunkers are not included. Fishery. Some country include fishing with agriculture, forestry. Listed countries are top 20 by population or top 20 by GDP in Saudi Arabia. Electric energy consumption of OECD member countries. Electric energy consumption per inhabitant by primary energy source in some countries and areas in 2008 is in the table. 1 Watt per year equals 114 watt, for the OECD with 8,991 kWh, 1.026 watt person. See also, World energy consumption, electricity generation, list of countries by electric energy consumption, list of countries by electricity production, list of countries by energy consumption and production, list of countries by energy consumption per capita, list of countries by total primary energy consumption and production, list of countries by energy intensity, list of countries by carbon dioxide emissions, list of countries by greenhouse gas emissions, list of countries by renewable electricity production. References. External links. 2. World Electricity Production 2012. World Map and Chart of Energy Consumption by Country by Lebanese Economy Forum, World Bank Data.